they're just like smiling at me.
Oh, okay.
I think they're both overwhelmed by the amount of things I told them. But this is all recorded, so I'm hoping that people like can see it later. So what's your name?
I'm Rich.
Rich?
Yep.
I'm Sammy.
Nice to meet you, dude.
Nice to meet you too. So what do you want to talk about?
I wanted to go over a couple situations that happened to me a lot in Fox Falco.
Fox Falco. So I'm Fox?
Yeah.
Cool.
Let's pick like bad things.
Sure. Seems good to me.
Okay, so I'll start first. When I get to the ledge, I ledge dash almost every single time.
Okay.
Is there something I should be looking for, depending on where Fox is or what a Fox is doing, that I should follow up after ledge dash?
Okay.
So the mix-up just becomes like what I do after, or like shield or grab or.
Okay. Walk me through your options. What can you do after a ledge dash?
Okay, if Fox is really close to me, I'll.
Before we even talk about that, just name the options. I don't even care what Fox is doing. I'm over here. Name some options.
Ledge dash grab, ledge dash shield, ledge dash nair, ledge dash back air.
Okay, so ledge dash aerial.
Yeah.
All those, sure. Ledge dash jump shine.
Yep. Ledge dash turn up tilt.
Ledge dash shine.
Yep.
Ledge dash down tilt. Ledge dash full jump.
Right.
Ledge dash forward and then shield. Ledge dash. What about dash backwards? Right?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, so I just want you to really. There are all these options, right? How many of them do you feel like you use?
Maybe only 5.
Okay, 5. So let's talk about the important ones. So I think ledge dash into dash jump shine is extremely important. Do you use that one at all?
Not okay. When you mean jump shine, you mean jump like where the shine is a little bit off the ground.
Yeah. So like going like that or whatever.
Okay, yeah. Like at the top of your shield, and then you like wave line up.
Yeah, or double jump to center because you're free center stage, you know.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's a good one. What about ledge dash dash back? Do you ever use that one?
Almost never.
Okay, so I think what I would tell you is that if you add in ledge dash dash back and ledge dash jump shine, that will significantly improve your odds in the situations. Because, for example, let's say Fox is just throwing out up tilts.
Yeah.
So one thing is you could just ledge dash perfectly every time and beat that, but that's kind of hard. But if you ledge, are you pretty good at ledge dashing?
Yeah.
Okay, so do ledge dash dash back. And try to punish this. 1 second. So try punishing it now. Okay, pretty cool.
Yeah,
right?
that's pretty good.
You could even do dash back and then short hop to middle with an aerial.
Okay.
And let's say I shield, for example, instead of up tilting, you'll overshoot the aerial and you get center.
Yeah.
So
That's what. A lot of times, if someone's shielding right there, I'll instead of doing grab, I'll just do the dash and then back air
through them. Yeah. And I think
the
the dash back just adds another layer to that.
Right.
Also, I would say you don't have to ledge dash every time. As funny as that sounds,
it's actually like a consistency thing where like if I do it every time, it becomes routine, and then I can continue. It's like self-fulfilling almost.
Yep, I understand. But Falco's double lasers are really freaking good.
Yeah.
They beat a lot of things. Also, using the platforms to get up can be pretty good. Ledge hop side B is actually not that bad. In fact, it's pretty good. And I know those are kind of like, they sound newbie to you, but I never thought I would tell someone this, but you should try doing some other things too, because they're actually, like, if someone's only accounting for ledge dash every time, they're giving up a lot of stuff. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, what if every time you ledge dashed, a Fox just full hopped right here? That's kind of hard to deal with.
Yeah.
Let's say I'm this far and you just do ledge hop lasers, like, you're gravy, you're good.
Yeah.
And as long as you're good at mixing it up, then, that's pretty good.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I never thought I'd have to say that, but yeah, I'm actually going to tell you maybe ledge dash a little less. Also, maybe work on your ledge dashes, because if you're going to ledge dash every time, like, you better be darn good at them.
Yeah.
Otherwise, don't do it every time, But yeah, so those are some thoughts. Do you have any, you said you had some other situations you want to
Kind of a similar situation.
Sure.
Like I'm on the ledge and Fox is like
on the
here.
platform? Sure.
And he's just waiting kind of to like back in or bait out something that I'm
Okay,
doing off.
and you're on the ledge?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's the best way to get to like I guess center stage?
To center stage?
Without getting hit.
Well, so this is the furthest my back girl hit from here. So I'm I'm pretty close to you, right?
Yeah.
That's still full drift. You could ledge hop laser and space around that.
Let's not go with, I have a stick problem. I can't really do it.
Really?
Yeah, it drifts up and down.
Oh.
It actually doesn't affect anything else. It works sometimes, but...
Oh god, you need a new controller. Holy moly, dude. I would just get a new controller.
Okay.
Yeah, like, oh my god, that's actually huge. Well, I guess, unless you want to...
If I always ledge it, it's not
You
a
can
problem.
claw. You can claw.
Okay.
Have you ever considered clawing double lasers?
I haven't. I know Ginger does that, right?
Yeah, so you can go like, you know what the aim is. So you go like this. Look at my hand for a second.
Yeah.
Like that or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I don't actually call that, but you can do that.
Okay.
Yeah, holy moly. I think you should get a new controller. Unless you never use tap jump or something. Hey, what's up, dude?
I use tap jump only for like trying to turn on back air, but
Okay. Well, if it doesn't affect you, I guess you don't need one, but
It
that's
hasn't
actually,
affected me yet.
that's one of the worst drifts I've actually experienced on a controller, so I would be aware.
Okay.
So, yeah, maybe that's why, but yeah, so one thing to note is that so go back to the edge, to actually get closer to you, I have to do something like a short hop drift, right? Like I can go like that. Do you get what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
I can go like that to get, but like just drop through. So you see how these are extremely different timings? Like going like this versus going like that, they hit at super different times. So that means if you have a timing set up, there's some times where I don't have time to do this one. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like what if you grabbed the edge and I started jumping up here? I don't have time to land and then jump and go through. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So sometimes the double laser, as soon as I'm up here, is already guaranteed safe. Does that make sense?
yeah.
So based on the timing, maybe you can switch your option. Another thing is, if I'm just on the platform, you can waveland on the platform and shield with me.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that was another idea.
You can
I
just
had,
shield.
Like, is it good to just attack Fox up on the
You
on
could.
the top?
You could. I would just shield, probably. But you could ledge dash and shine, wave dash and shine. Also, don't forget, ledge dash into jump shine is invincible. Like, try to ledge dash jump shine me. You can shine me there. You should fire stall first, just to make it consistent. Okay, so for example, if you ledge dash every time, then this is something you need to be able to do, you know? Like here, get on the platform and try to bear me out of this. I'll fire stall once. See, you didn't even like come close, right? Whoops.
Yeah, wow, okay.
Oh, Jesus. So you have to delay it more. I can't do it right now. I don't practice Fox anymore. I'm a Falco main right now. But you see what I mean, right? Like,
Yeah.
like you need to be able to like get in there and be invincible, and like that one was actually good. But you get, I mean, you're timing it too early, which is worth noting, by the way.
Okay.
But you see what, like, if you're gonna be ledge dashing every time, you need to be able to like do these options invincibly. Otherwise, like, it's not really worth it.
Yeah.
Also, Falco for ledge hop side B, by the way, you don't just have to, if you do it like instantly, and they just sit on the platform, they're not gonna be able to punish it, right? So then sometimes if they account for that, you can mix up your timing. Like, let's say you go like this is what PP will do. So he'll like do this, and then they'll think he's gonna re-grab the edge, and then he'll just like side B instead. Yeah, so it's like a mix-up. Or like here, come closer. So try to punish. So like, what would you do if a Fox did that right now? Like move a little further away. So you would go like this, and then you would watch out for me like ledge dashing, right?
Yeah, I would,
So-
I'd probably just finish back.
Okay, so do that again. You just got hit, right? So it's like stuff like that, or you could just land on stage. Like little mix-ups like that. But I really just think you need to get better at ledge dashing. Like from watching your ledge dashes, it's like,
It's one of those things where I don't do ledge dashes on command very often.
oh.
Like, I don't practice ledge dashing. Because I'm always ledge dashing, my subconscious just kind of takes over and does it. So,
Well, like, do you see these?
Telling me when to ledge dash kind of threw me off.
Like, do you see all these I'm doing?
Yeah.
Like, if you can't ledge dash like this well every time, fuck, that was awful. Like, I haven't even practiced Fox lately.
Yeah.
Like, you see how good my ledge dashes are for the most part. You know, they're not perfect.
Yep.
But like, if you can't do that, then that can't be an option you're relying on.
Yeah.
So I would suggest you put in some time into those.
Okay.
Cool. So anything else, or do you just want to play? Or
Yeah, I had at least one other scenario.
what's up?
A lot of times when I'm recovering from like here, I will just shorten edge, like mid shorten.
Yeah, sure.
And then if Fox is on stage, they almost never punish it. It's like mostly free. But if they're grabbing the ledge, and I try and do that, they can punish it with back air. Sometimes they can't if they fade too far to the stage. I guess I'm wondering what I should be looking out for when I'm recovering like this. Like, what's Fox's actual best way to punish that?
The shorten specifically?
Yeah, that shorten from that distance.
I would do that.
Drop down, and then does that also cover the full side?
Try it. Well, I just know how you're going to time it. Just ledge hop backwards. That's an easy way to do. So that covers both every time. So it's very spacing dependent. Also dependent on when you double jump. Because if I shine stall and I drop too low, it won't work. So I think some things to consider in that situation are which direction you double jump. So the basic mix-ups are double jumping forward, double jumping straight up. So it's like, so sometimes people are actually at this range and they never double jump forward.
Yeah. Okay.
So then you don't grab the edge ever. Or sometimes they're here and they always double jump straight up, but they never double jump backwards. So if you double jump, oh god, I got stuck in my shine. Sorry. So if you're here and you double jump backwards, that can change the spacing, which allows you to get a different shorten. Or maybe you can, let's say you're here, you know, there's up B, there's side B, there's shorten. There's also how low so you can go like really low. I mean, I missed it there, sorry.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I think,
I understand.
and there's also like instant side B, obviously, right? So I think doing it as fast as possible versus very delayed, jumping up high and then dropping low, double jumping forward or backwards, side B or up B. That's kind of the full walkthrough of the different things you can do there.
I guess I also had a question about doing it higher.
Okay. So that's good if they just stay on the ledge, right? There's a lot of players will.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I think that's all.
That's it?
Yeah, like it's really good if they're on stage and you go above their head and they don't cover it or something, like you hit their head.
Is there any reason to do it slightly above the ledge as opposed to just trying to sweet spot to the ledge?
Oh, but would you still be grabbing the edge or going on stage?
You still grabbing the edge.
Oh, I wouldn't say so. Not that I can think of. I would never aim for that height unless, I wouldn't aim for it. The only thing is maybe it's coincidental that maybe aiming for that height would be a different timing or something. And maybe based on what I'm doing, you want to do a different timing of side B. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You want to time your side Bs in different ways, but I would never aim for a height that grabs the edge and is on the high part. I don't think that would be useful. Okay, do you have a reason?
So the reason I was doing it was because if they try and if I'm above the ledge, I'm either going on stage or to the ledge, right?
Yeah.
So they can't really cover both.
Okay.
Unless they're on the ledge themselves and they back air. But I guess that's just it. Like,
wait, am I misunderstanding you? I was asking.
I'm doing it right here.
Oh no, there could be a reason to do that. I thought you meant something else. I thought you were asking like if you would side B like on the edge but on the high part, and then you would just like grab it like go like that or something instead of sweet spotting. I just misunderstood you. So you're saying
like slightly above, but still like I would land on stage.
Well, what's wrong with that? Is there something? Wait, I'm confused. What are you asking? That seems fine to me.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure that there weren't any like significant disadvantages.
I mean, like I said, I can just shine saw and bury you depending on the distance. But if you're further away, maybe I can't. You know, it's all very situational. You know, I wouldn't say there's like a very consistent answer. So you have to like judge each situation. But okay. So is that everything you wanted to talk about?
Yeah, those were the two.
Do you feel like I answered what you're asking?
Yeah.
Because I'm not exactly sure. Okay, cool.
The first one especially.
Cool.
The first scenario.
Yeah.
Can we just play a little and then?
Yeah. Do you want to play Fox Falco or any matchup?
Fox Falco.
Okay. Is it just because I'm a Fox man or because that's the matchup you're going to play?
It's the matchup that comes up the most often.
Okay, that's good. Because I haven't been playing Fox at all.
Okay.
But I'm down to play. Okay. I haven't played Fox in so long. The last guy also made me play Fox, so that's funny. But, okay, no, that's fine.
Yeah. It's just like Fox is one of the matchups where I feel like I could just.
Are we playing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Where I could just end up losing. I feel like. If you notice something, feel free to stop and explain.
Yep, I will. I'm just playing for now. I'm surprised you didn't throw out a move there.
I didn't have a jump.
No.
You think I still could have made it?
No, like when you double jumped up, weren't you double jumping to catch me jumping?
Yeah.
Yeah, but then you didn't throw out a move. You like
Oh,
double, right?
yeah, that
Like,
was a flop. I thought you said. I'm surprised you didn't try to live there.
No, you didn't
Okay.
throw
You
out a
didn't throw
move.
a move.
Okay, yeah, I was just very surprised.
Yeah, I think I hit C6 too early or something.
So what do you think of that match?
I think you did a good job baiting out my aerials. You got me a couple times with his wave dash back grab.
I also feel like I was able to hit you really easily when I was aggressive. Like you saw when I would just narrow you and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I feel like a lot of the times you kind of didn't really stop me from either. So like I was able to either full jump in place or attack you with short hops in a way where like you never really punished either that way. So I think in both cases though you could have. And I told this to every Falco. I think you could have just lasered one more time. Because if you just laser one more time, then let's say I nair in, I get hit by the laser, and then it resets the situation. So then, or like let's say I full hop and you laser, and then you just approach me. Like obviously it's not gonna work. But like if you just laser one more time, then I'm gonna fall, and then it's a new situation. You get what I mean?
Yeah. Another thing I noticed was I was getting almost nothing off up throw.
Yeah.
At high percents especially, should I be going for a different option?
I think up there is okay as long as you just have to recognize whether or not you can get the combo, and just know your percent. And if you can't get the combo, you can always shark me,
Right.
which I think is especially good on FD because if I double jump out, I'm in a bad spot. But you can also just throw me off the stage more. Okay, I'll be okay with that.
Is it FT?
No clue. So you see how like every single time you lasered me, I just attacked you. Did you notice that?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like you have to do something about that. Like I think the things I saw you do were approaching laser me and dash dance. So the only things you did after lasering were doing an overshoot and then waiting for me to do something. And in both cases, me just attacking you won out in that situation. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm going to change this to that work out.
That's my attack.
Yep, yep. Someone else had that problem earlier. Okay, so hold on. Both times I've hit you this stock, it was you doing wave dash shine, and then I shined you on it, and then I killed you. So why do you think that happened?
You mean like wave dash back into
Yeah,
shine?
you did wave dash back shine, and then you got running shine. So what's the point of the wave dash shine in the first place?
It's to, I guess, to catch you trying to dash in.
Okay,
But-
exactly.
But if you're throwing out an aerial, it's not going to work.
No, it still could work if you shine me out of it or crouch cancel it, right?
Okay.
But more importantly, it beats me moving forward, right?
Yeah.
But both of these stocks, I beat your wave dash shine by moving forward.
Yeah.
So then you have to ask yourself, and this happened earlier, I was playing a Fox that it was someone, and he was trying to undershot Nair to stop me from running at him, but I kept running at him and it kept working.
Okay.
And I'm like, okay, well the whole point of what you're doing is to beat me running at you, and you didn't beat me running at you. You have to stop and ask yourself, why is that?
Okay.
So why is that? Why, if you were wave dash shining to beat me running at you, why was it not working?
Did you just commit to the move first?
I usually shined you after you shined. It was always after. And you'll see that in the VOD.
Is it a spacing issue?
Maybe. It could be spacing or timing, depending on... It could be you're spacing it wrong for the timing you're going for. It could be you're timing it wrong for the spacing you're at. You can think of it either way.
Yeah.
But essentially, and the exercise I did with him is... I did it with Fox Nair. Let's do it with like Falco up smash because that's easy. So I'm gonna count to 3, and I did this literally with the last guy. I want you to up smash me out of me running at you. Okay. So I'm gonna run forward on 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So you clearly have that timing down, right? So now I want you to wave dash shine me out of my run.
Wave dash forward and shine?
No. Play further away. Now wave dash towards me and shine me. Okay. Turn around because you do it backwards.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. I'll wait for the platform. Okay, 1, 2, 3. You completely missed.
Oh, yeah.
So suddenly, up smash was easy for you. For the last guy, it was kind of harder, but for you, it was easy, right?
Yeah.
Now I give you a more difficult input like wave dash shine. It's hard, right? Okay, so try it again. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. It's okay. It's hard. 1, 2, 3. Aha! So you finally got me, but I kind of got to the other side, so I could have maybe shined you, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Let's try again. 1, 2, 3. It's okay. 1, 2, 3. There you go. That was the first. That was perfect. So now it took us what, maybe
Like
seven,
six,
seven
yeah,
tries, and that's in a completely enclosed environment where I'm telling you exactly what I'm gonna do. How on earth are you gonna do that in a match, right?
Yeah.
And it sounds funny, but like these are things people don't really think about them, but like that's important. And maybe you need to practice visualizing it. Maybe you can set 20xx to do it. Maybe you could just ask someone to literally do this with you. I don't know. But like, if you're not able to beat what you, like, if you know what you're trying to beat and you can't beat it, how on earth are you going to beat me? Right? And then there's also to take into account, that was with you knowing exactly when I was going to run at you. Then you have to take into account, can I react to this? What are the mix-ups? Because even if I can react to the dash forward, maybe he'll dash back, maybe he'll full hop. There's also, what if he changes his timing? Let's say I wave dash back, because the wave dash back is preemptive, right? Are you gonna see that I changed my timing and then choose to not shine and do something? Wow, you know, it starts getting all these things, and then you're not even able to do step 1, so now melee is like, you got to be able to do step 1 and then also be steps 2 and 3, and then that's when you're playing the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And does that all make sense to you?
Yeah.
I think you get it. Yeah. We still have plenty of time. Oh wait, no, actually, I forgot it's half an hour, so we don't have that much longer.
3 minutes or so?
Yeah, maybe a little longer, but yeah, no one's come yet. So, is there anything else you want to talk about real quick, or do you just want to play one more match, or?
Let's play one more match.
Okay, cool. Let's play Yoshi's. I'm curious how you'll play it. I'm ready to do it. I was checking if you actually went.
Just to narrow up the platform.
Yeah. Because so many
Is up
people.
tilt the best way to beat it?
Up tilt is the easiest way, for sure. I don't even care what you do as long as you're accounting for the option, you know? That's the important part.
Yeah, exactly.
Someone who ledge dashes every time, you're not ready for me to ledge dash.
No.
So that's
I did
important.
notice that, yeah.
Yeah, like you got hit when I ledge dashed almost every single time.
Yeah.
So that's one thing.
The one time I was trying to space, I was like in center stage and I was smashing the phone.
Yep. Fox's ledge dash is really good. Falco's ledge dash is actually also really good, so you can get better at it. Are you the next person, by the way? Okay, give me 30 seconds. It's never 30 seconds somehow, even though I try for it. I think a big thing is also, I think that you have a lot of good ideas actually, but your spacings and timings tend to be a bit off. And I actually suspect that that might be that your tech skill's not that good, because if you don't space it the way you meant to because you're not controlling your character right, you're gonna do it wrong. Or let's say your wave dash is a choppy wave dash. You go a little shorter than you meant to, you go a little slower than you meant to, suddenly everything's off, you know?
Yeah.
So I think that's important.
I think he actually does it right.
Yeah, I actually think that's really important for you because I actually liked a lot of the things you did. Other things I would say are definitely laser me more. Like you let me just do whatever I want, kind of. Like I wasn't even like power shielding and stopping you. I was literally just moving around the stage. Like in every matchup, it's like the thing that gives Falco his advantage is that he can stop me from moving. So if you just let me move everywhere, then it's like pretty easy for me to do so. Okay.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Awesome. Do you feel like that was helpful?
Yeah, really helpful.
I'm glad. Again, message me if you have any questions. I'm telling everyone that because I want to make sure that you got what you wanted out of it. And if you watch the VOD and you're like, wait, can you elaborate on this? Then okay, awesome.
What's up, man?
Hey, what's up? What's your name?
Coulson.